Oh, is it TV show time?
の出ない議論はスイーツですか？当然スイーツに決まってますよね。もちろんスイーツに決まってますよね。
All right, I guess we're having some sweets. Wow, that was quite the freak out. Our voices immediately cut out. Like a goldfish in a bowl, Shinji's mouth repeatedly flaps open and shut. Oh, did she silence us again? It was something we half expected. A large-scale hack by BB. The student council collectively sighs, displeased by the nonsensical meddling, and keeps quiet. Not that we have a choice.
その調子です。ナイスランチ、ナイスシュガー、ナイスカラメリック。
What are you on about, BB?
甘くてほろ苦いモラトリアムを永遠に満喫してください。BB チャンネル始まりです。
Start the music. I love that it's now hacking. It's not okay. I don't know why that's backwards, though. Like, that's how it's supposed to be, but I don't know why it's backwards.
モニターの前の皆さん、こんばんは。
Hello.
ムーンセルでウクマナンバー1の愉快コンテンツ BB チャンネルの時間です。
It's because there's no other ones.
司会は同じ小悪魔 BB ちゃん。
Yay.
視聴者はワンカップな水たまりでお遊戯に夢中なメダカの皆さんです。そろそろこの番組構成マンネリですか？
At least you got a different background again.
でも相変わらず番組中の発言権は先輩だけです。
Why you gotta single me out like this?
なのでいい加減暴れても無駄だって分かってくださいね。そこの
Is it Shinji?
残念系バカネとかもう見分けましたから。
It is Shinji.
虫は虫でも同類な餌になるしかない最底辺の虫けらワカメさん。
Wow. You still went for seaweed, though. She even hit him with the laugh track. You're sticking with seaweed? BB's insults do warrant some ire, even if for the wrong person. There's no getting used to this excitement. It's not just because of the studio's bizarre ambience. Even I can tell how she's actually enjoying this from the bottom of her heart. Her cold, digital heart. I can feel it. Take Gato, for example. He's soaking up every second of this, most likely because he's an airhead, but still. As for BB, her sense of her arrogance is more than I can bear. It's almost painful to look at. Sense of refinement to arrogance, huh?
ひしひし感じるグラマ見て。
What?
先輩のそんな脇しび顔なんて見たくありません。
Who'd you just call grandma? Are you talking to Kiara?
もっともっと泣き出しそうなマジでマジ泣き5秒前の絶望チックなポロッポロ笑顔がお似合いですよ。まあそんなダサイクルも本日限りで打ち止めです。お次は出口無用攻略不能行列のできる人気迷宮ですから。というわけで今回の BB チャンネル噂の迷宮のボス、最近話題のセンチネルさんの正体にズバリ迫ります。
I mean, we know it though. Have we told everyone yet? I don't think we have.
わあ、誰なんでしょう。全然わかりません。
I know.
先輩の知ってる人かもですし、予想だにしない人かも。
There are literally two options, and it's not Melt.
発売日も延期したことだし、まさか
No, don't delay.
コストムシムシ驚愕の新キャラ。
Oh, that's what you mean. Yeah, it was gonna be Melt, but then Jinako showed up.
ステマオツ。
Yeah, that's because it is.
ジーナコさんはバトル側の人間じゃないんで、それだけ釘刺しに来たっす。ボスとか攻略とか関係ないっす。
Then what do you do?
センチネルはジナコさんでした。さすが平常運転のやる気ゼロ。ちなみにスラッシュはパイスラッシュのスラッシュです。
That. Alright. That's. They took liberties with that translation, and it is quite good.
し きでパイスラッシャーやってるわけじゃないっす。
They went all out on that translation because that is not accurate, but it's fun.
ああ、でも絶壁無双のラニさんならアイスカッシャーっすね。
Again, doesn't line up at all, but that's amazing. What's this I feel? Though I can't see or hear her next to me, I get the sense that Ronnie's staring down her own chest with a perplexed look right about now. All that aside, I guess our next opponent is going to be Jinako. Jinako looks away, so as not to make eye contact.
私はこれで十分っすね、BB さん。今後は一切ノーコメントっす。こんな無理ゲー関わっちゃダメっす。かまってちゃんはスルーが大原則っす。
I mean, you're not wrong, but we don't have much choice. Did you just eject her? Jinako, wait! It seems her transmission cut off, but right before she vanished, she looked right over at me.
はい、お疲れ様。
She just got banished from the stage.
自分でスカウトしておいてなんですが、ぶっちゃけジナコさんには期待していません。
Listen, she's just there to be a roadblock.
隠れスペック竹アピールとかもそろそろ鬱陶しいですし、攻略不可能対象とか分かりやすくしてほしいのです。
If only.
ですが、彼女の護衛だけは正真正銘上級のサーバント。エビでメガロドンをするとはこのこと。
Is that what they say?
同じ金でもどこかの金ピカさんと違って働き者と来ていますし。
Oh boy, Gilgamesh is gonna be writhing in rage.
ジナコさんにはもったいないサーバントと評判です。
This is true, everyone agrees.
ああ、でも彼女のウェハーなプライドのためにフォローすると、実際ウォールの素材としては最高ですよ。バッキバキに屈折していますからね、ジナコさん。それに比べたら BB ちゃんのレーザーよりも一本道のどこまでもまっすぐな公正明大さに感謝してください。
Honest dishonorableness, huh?
公正明大とか言っちゃいました私。そっか、話し合いもありですよね。
I'd like to think about that, yes.
どうしましょうか先輩。うまくすれば取引とかできちゃいますよ。
Well, I mean, if it's you, then no, never mind. After hearing her say that, seeing that she clearly intends not to, my rolled up fist starts shaking on its own. I want to head to the labyrinth right away and save Jinako. But why is this program running, unbelievably, for the 5th time? I haven't the faintest idea of what BB is thinking. She may have gone rogue, but she must be up to something. Cutting a deal, what is BB after? To become the main heroine. BB isn't enough of a heroine? So basically the plan is to give her a new start by, like, pulling together the efforts of the student council to bolster her.
貴様時に辛辣だな。あれは少ないのではない。無だ。無には何をかけてもゼロだぞ。
I mean, yeah, you know. she's not enough of a main heroine. She isn't one at all.
しつけのなっていないサーバントです。
Uh-oh.
そんなに BB チャンネルの営業を妨害するなら。
Oh, right, he spoke up. He's not allowed to.
次は1対1の BB の部屋でお待ちしていますからね、先輩。
Can we set a safe word? As always, sitting through this violence program hour is rougher than holding your breath for a while. Ah, but she doesn't seem to feel so bad about that, does she? I pretty much get her sense of humor now. If one is going to be suppressed, then they might as well be comfortable doing it. You optimistically approve of everything, but will reject anything if it's useless. Incredible, Leo. Nothing gets to you. Thank you very much. Despite who I am, if she were to pursue exclusivity agreement with BB Channel, I might just flip out. Did everyone make it out all right? Are you okay? That circuit was especially demanding on you. Thanks, Sakura. Everyone else was like a spectator, but I was a guest invited up to the stage and made to partake in the absurdity. I'm completely worn out. No surprise. Honestly, I can sympathize. If it were me up there, I definitely would have high-kicked her in the face. I would have loved to see it. But I'm sure at that moment she would make an example of me by pausing me, then spinning on the camera all crazy. BB, she scares me. No, that wouldn't be the end of it. After she'd play secret footage from when I was made into a labyrinth. I would die if that happened. Would I quietly retire? Maybe the only choice would become BB's lackey and destroy everything. You did that once already. For sure, you agree. If the Miss Tosaka from back when she was a Nisoxiety psyched boss before this Miss Tosaka, I'm sure she would lose it. Listen, don't insult the Nisox. Even when viewed objectively, it's cruel. One could certainly call it a maiden's hell. You damn voyeur! I should say the same thing about you! Alright, now let's calm down, you two. As members of the student council, we should be intellectuals about this, okay? Leo, you shut up. Anyway, Jinako's our focus right now. Unlike with the alter egos, our goal this time is not to defeat her, but rescue her.
Stop.
One moment. Where's Chief Gato? Do you happen to know, Shinji? Did he go save her? Is he running in like an idiot? Huh. As soon as that guy was free from BB's hack, he flew out of the student council room. Gato. He couldn't have gone alone to the labyrinth again. This is bad. We can talk later. Explore the labyrinth as well, but please be somewhat prompt in protecting Chief Gato. I believe that creature could likely fend for himself fine, but we have no choice. He's a member of the student council, like us. Well, knowing Gato, he should be okay. If it were Passionlip, that would be one thing, but our opponent this time is Jinako. Don't bother rushing things. Please make exploring the labyrinth your main priority. Gato. Everyone is clearly worried about him, so why are they again disrespecting him because he's Gato? You can't not. At any rate, let's hit the labyrinth. Unlike the rest of the staff here, I have to take this seriously. To help my fellow peon. It's true, he's even more useless than I am. Nope. You got food for me? Hey, here, some provisions. Alright, that's not a food, but yeah. About your memories. I know everyone is having a hard time right now, but keep being careful. That felt phrased weird. You alright? Are your memories jumbled up in any way? Me? I'm okay. I'm not the delicate type that loses her cool over something like this. I feel like it's a lie. Now I know for sure that my actions during my time as a Sentinel were a temporary confusion, not my true self. Jinako Kadagiri's case now makes that readily apparent. That's because the subconscious doesn't surface. Also, when one is a labyrinth, they're synchronized with BB. An unwarranted personality change happens, basically. Yep, I think that's it. Otherwise, those SGs couldn't possibly exist. No, those are real. I must say, those were some impressively dramatic changes the two of you went through. Leo? Shut up. Again? Considering this is Chief Gato, I think he may just show back up out of the blue. Be nice, wouldn't it? It gladdens to me to see that the outcome of our recovering our memories ended without strife between the masters. You are so oblivious. Though the masters gathered here are mutual foes, they have respect for the affairs that one must prioritize as a human. Why'd you just kick me? It's a little late to be saying this now, but regardless of our near-side relationship, until we escape from this far side, we're still going to be in a partnership. I don't trust you. Let's both trust each other as much as possible. You skeevy, conniving little worm. Aw, damn. I should never have gone through with it if this was gonna happen. If it weren't for you. No, that's not it. Damn it. Yeah, he's struggling with his death. Someone else is struggling with his death, but he's much better about hiding it. I gotta talk to everybody again. It's a new chapter. I wonder if Anderson has anything new to say as well, or is that gonna be later?
貴様の場所はその隅だ。
Ooh, new dialogue.
しかし迷宮探索ばかりでつまらんな。何か話すがよい。気まぐれとはいえ、垂涎の雑談タイムだぞ。
Okay. The chat time I covet. This sure is an unusual proposition to come out of Gilgamesh, but I doubt it simply popped into his mind. Right now we need to think about what to do with Jinako.
なんと、迷宮に輪をかけてつまらぬ女よ。貴様に SG があれば、さぞ無味無臭に違いない。
Why you gotta be like that?
仕方あるまい。では王自ら打って出よ。俺の問いに答えよ、雑種。お前が抱かれたいと思う男は誰だ？
What? Huh? What are you, stupid? Is what I feel like quipping with, but I'll keep that to myself. That came out of nowhere, King of Heroes. Embrace? Basically like in that way?
当然であろう。他に何があるというのだ。つまるところ、男と女はそれしかあるまい。だが、俺が知らぬ男を口にされても興ざめだな。では生徒会室にいる男と限ろうか。お前はあの中で誰を選ぶ？
Death. Death. I choose to die. None of them, especially not this one. Can I escape this with I have no preference? I don't like any of them. I would literally rather die.
お前を満足させる男はいないということか。
Yes.
我が契約者は随分と目が厳しいらしい。
Now listen. If there were a certain red archer here, then we'd have a valid choice. But Mom's not here right now.
満足とは言わんが、退屈しのぎにはなった。では、共に迷宮に赴いてやろう。ジナコカリギリの迷宮は、陰気と弱音が渦巻くダメ人間の魔窟だ。良い息抜きとなったであろう。
I suppose. That was an entire land minefield that I do not wish to partake in. That's... Seriously though, none of them. I hate Leo. Julius hates me. Gato is there. And then Gilgamesh? They all suck. So, none of them. Any new information? Ah, yes. There we go. Until death divide the two apart. Brynhilde Romantia. Noble phantasm that BB granted this alter ego. This noble phantasm strikes with more accuracy and damage the deeper her love toward the target is. Even if it's utterly one-sided, she will never let her loved one escape. The servant it was made from was the Valkyrie Brynhild of the Volsunga saga. It is the spear of love and hatred she wielded to get revenge on her husband, Sigurd, who betrayed and wounded her honor. Strictly speaking, it's not the spear itself, but the deep love and hatred Brynhilde felt for Sigurd taking the shape of the spear. In the Volsunga saga, the fearless hero Siegfried, takes Brynhild, who lay asleep in the Ring of Fire, as his wife. But afterwards, Sigurd betrays her, presenting her as his brother-in-law's wife. At first, Brynhild believed that Sigurd had gotten drunk, leading him to lose his memories, and so accepted these events as her immutable fate. However, she learned that Sigurd had already regained his memories by then. In the end, Brynhild conspired to kill the man she loved most in the entire world, and willingly took her own life in order to follow him. Yeah, and it's funny because there's a trait in FGO called Brynhilde's Beloved, and basically they're just various heroic spirits that are marked as you take bonus damage from Brynhilde Romantia. For some reason she imprints on you and it's like, yes, I love you, therefore bonus damage. So, you know, maybe she's not that faithful either. I forget what effects it takes because that's Brynhilde's version of the Noble Phantasm. I forget what FGO Passion Lips Brynhilde Romantia does instead, because it has a slightly different effect, because it's a different move. And Composite Divinity. Alter egos are high servants created as a composite amalgamation of heroic spirits. BB accessed the Mooncell Servant archives, chose goddesses capable with each ego, and reproduced the data. Alter egos came into existence as composite goddesses. Passionlip is made up of 3 goddesses. The first is the goddess of beauty from Hindu mythology, Parvati, a goddess who loves her husband, a god of destruction Shiva, with blind devotion. The second is the goddess of war, Durga. Considered a facet of Parvati, Durga possesses 10 weapons given to her as divine gifts. There we go. Passionlip's giant claws are an incarnation of those 10 swords. There we go. See, I knew what I was talking about. The third is a goddess of war from Scandinavia, Brynhilde. Unable to be joined with the hero she loved, this queen called forth destruction in her sorrow. In Wagner's opera, she was rendered as Brunhild, who appears as a war maiden that escorts the souls of the departed to Valhalla. It goes without saying that this work depicts a tragedy where she despaired over love and killed her own beloved. I think all 3 of those have incarnations in FGO. Parvati is a Sakura pseudo-servant. Durga, as a facet of Parvati, is a dark Sakura pseudo-servant. And then Brynhilde, she just exists. So, yes. And then the end of love and hate. An ego born from BB's desire to court and love and hate. The kind of alluring innocent girl that men can't help but lust for. The claws for hands embody her desire to protect herself from being an easy target for men. Attracted to her for a certain reason, after speaking in the labyrinth, her attraction only grew. She wished to be close, to touch, to talk with them, but due to her personality, those wishes would never be granted. Not even once. I want to talk, but for some reason they're scared of me, so I can't talk to them. I want to be close, but for some reason they run from me, so I can't be close. I want to love, but they don't seem to like me, so I can't be loved. Her love grew deeper from that dilemma, but because of her rejection, love turned to sorrow. Unable to bear those feelings, by seeing the cause of them as an enemy, someone to be hated, she was just barely able to keep her heart from breaking. The actions of a heart faced with a reality it couldn't take while sane. That is, a rampage akin to insanity. The only one she loved in this entire world gave to her single kindness. Passionate will continue to treasure that miracle for all eternity, even if despair great enough to crush her heart is all that awaits her afterwards. It's just so sad. Too bad. I'm sorry, Lip. It's okay. I knew you get better in FGO and I have you there, so I take solace in that, because that's all I can. This girl dreams too much about President Leo. Now it looks like she started having dangerous delusions about him. Oh good, she's going crazy now. I'm fine just watching the person I admire from afar. Who is it? It's alright. I don't think she'll actually do anything risky. Probably. Yep, alright. Still 2. Alright, I'll have to change my approach. What if I hit him from the angle of a flirty bookworm type of girl? I mean, you're welcome to try. After school in an empty classroom, I pin him down, be aggressive, that sort of thing. Do not. Gather ye rosebuds while ye may. And if I'm going to do so, I need to do some research and find out what times President Leo is alone. Never. Gawain is there. How can anyone just, stay indoors and not diet? Personally, I keep that sort of thing in check. Why are you calling me out right now? Yep, it's true. Once you abandon your womanhood, it's all over for you. That's not true either. Shinji, how you doing? Shut up, don't talk to me, leave me alone. Understood. There's a lot less people in the building now, huh? You'd best go home too, while there's still light out. He is delusional. Maybe I'll get going soon too. Are there less people? Was there a desk here as well? I feel like the desks are dwindling. So BB made a new Sentinel? With that and those alter egos, her authority just keeps expanding. We also want to come up with some way to counter BB, but we just don't have enough power even put together. I'll give an example using your levels. In the time it takes me to gain 1 level, BB will gain 10. The gap will only get wider and wider. To be honest, if BB were to attack us administrative NPCs, we'd drop like flies. Well, don't give her any ideas. Is there any real point in what the Student Council does? No offense intended, I'm just talking in terms of being able to defeat BB. To me, it's just plain reckless to try. Also, you've noticed it already, right? That BB ignores us? All she cares about is modding herself. If that's so, then if she's leaving us be now, maybe we'll go scot-free? No. Once she's done with everything, she'll probably toss you out. Also, you have anything else? A sense of helplessness is spreading among us administrative NPCs. It's shameful to say, but now there are even talks about whether to restrain and freeze Sakura being the same model as BB and all. That might not help. We're acting like humans with all their nasty self-contradictions. No, I'm sorry. I wasn't criticizing you guys. No, fair enough. Did you know that aquariums are typical for first dates? Picking dark places is really critical, I guess. After the aquarium, we can have a lavish dinner at a restaurant where we can see the ocean. Maybe it's a little bit early for that. Yeah, you're gonna need more money for that. Alright, what problems do you have with the aquarium now? He invited me to an aquarium for our first date. You know what? It's not a bad choice, is it? Oh, you actually like this one. It took 108 suggestions to get to this, though. I wish you would have been quicker on the uptake. Well, 108 desires. There's also the issue of what to do after the aquarium. This guy isn't going off the cuff, is he? No, he couldn't be, right? Could you just give him better advice or something? Just, tell him straight up. Stop making him play this game. You're wasting his time. Another master is being used, I hear. But if only women can be made into labyrinths, then this is the end, isn't it? Soon we can go back to the near side, yeah? You made that student council so you'll step up and get us out of this mess, yeah? I mean, I wish you could do something instead of telling me what to do. This way. Alright, all the desks are still in here. During conversation, do you use the triangle button? No, what does that do? You can skip through conversations, but it's possible that you might miss some important information. In that case, with the square button, the log appears. Go ahead and try it out. Oh, see, that would have been nice to know when I was talking to that girl and she was getting deleted. Whoops. By the way, the start button is different from the triangle button. It will skip a conversation until you press it again. Very useful. If you didn't use the triangle button to skip over me, I'd be grateful. I was about to. Okay, yeah, so I can hold that down. Or I can hit start. Cool. Thanks for the tutorial. There's a rumor that Miss Fujimura is actually packing some huge no way. If it weren't true, my radar would be going off. I mean... You know what? I won't go into that. It's bothering me, though. Yep, I guess I gotta do a little research. Sounds like duty calls for the Big Titty Verdict Committee. When you're done, give me a report. That's all I ask. Ah, listen to this. You know Father Kotomine? He says peeps without Sakura men are no customers of his. I don't have any dang Sakura men. These wads of bills are just scraps of paper now? Yes, that's how currency in different regions works. How fearsome BB is. She went straight to suppressing the circulation of money. She knows what it takes to play the rule. Wow. She knows what it takes to rule the people. I wish I had what it takes to read. Someone like that must never be given power. Please do your best to get rid of her. I am trying. Okay. You only have the one line. I mean, I have Sakura meant, so no problems there. Oh yeah, I talked to you, for sure. You want to know what I'm doing? I'm studying ahead of the lesson plan, preparing for college-level entrance exams. Look at you, so studious. I know this isn't exactly the best time for it, but ultimately, it's all I can do. Thinking back, the Holy Grail War was great. Humans weren't so happy with me being so repetitious, but I had my place there. Now I'm just a ghost with no guts to escape and no goal to fight for. I really envy Sakura. Does that mean you've learned the minute joys of having a job? It gave you purpose, a reason to belong? Did you get it paid at least? Oh, Anderson has things to say. Oh yeah, a while back I saw Rin Tosaka talking to Kotomine. I got the impression that they were being awfully friendly. Do those two actually get along? In a weird, sort of twisted way, yes. Rin Tosaka was being herself, absolutely trashing on the commissary's stock, but Kotomine took it surprisingly well. Yeah, he does that. I haven't seen that one servant around lately. The one that comes out of the janitor's closet to buy stuff. There's a reason for that. I wonder what happened to that guy. He's in the labyrinth. Oh, right. You got some info, huh? Jinako, like the frontrunners of the Holy Grail War, Rin and Rani, and the alter ego Passion Lip, is an unusual type of Sentinel. In a sense, between all of them, she may become the most troublesome opponent yet. Please stay focused. Occasionally, I think it's necessary to make a level-headed decision. Please keep a stout heart. Okay, what you got for me?
エゴの次は脱落者とはな。イベント尽くしにも程がある。どこまで仲間に恵まれていないんだ、お前は。
I know, right?
事実は小説よりきなりか。ドキュメンタリーは畑違いだが、お前を題材にするのなら少しは筆が乗りそうだな。
If it's that entertaining, go ahead.
アンデルセン、彼女は真剣にジナコさんを案じているのです。それを何ですか。もっとひどい目に遭わないか、さらなる裏目を引かないかなどと期待するなんて。
Knowing Anderson, though, it's for the sake of growth. You know, with adversity, you grow stronger.
本当に辛い話です。抗えば抗うほどハマっていく。
Okay, but see, now you're reveling in it too, so you're no better.
底なし沼に飲まれた美少女の苦悩は禁断の蜜のよう。私もずぶりと溺れてしまいたい。
You may be worse than him.
いろいろすまんな。人間、禁欲生活が長いと反動が大きくなる。この女の頭がここまでとは想像の拉違いだ。
He sounds legitimately just like sorry. He's like, I'm sorry you have to deal with this right now. There's nothing that can be done.
今の失言は忘れてもらうには違う話で塗り替えるしかあるまい。
Yes.
さて、今回は何を題材にするか。そうだな。これまでの女どもの話をするか。どのバカの話が聞きたい？
Let's see who we got. Yes, let's talk about Rin for a bit. Alright, since you're offering, let's talk about Rin Tosaka.
東坂凛、アジア圏で名を馳せるフリーランスのウィザード。レオ・ビスタリオ・ハーウェイと敵対する若き天才ハッカーらしいな。行動的かつ決断主義。どこからどう見ても肉食系の女だが、目標というより目近だな。誰よりも自立した少女に見えるが、それは見せかけに過ぎない。あれはそうやって自分を律していないと生きていけない人間だ。努力型の天才というやつだ。才能にあふれた勤勉家ほど見ていて気持ちのいい生き物はいまい。
まあ、あなたにしては評価が高いのですね。確か育ちのいいお嬢さんには厳しめの評価をしたような。
その例はお前だけだ。生まれた時から蝶よ花よとめでられた女なんぞろくな性格になら。
No, you're just a failure. Rin is strong. She's self-made. She's excellent. Just really lay it on there.
第一、東坂凛は名門だが生まれは過酷だぞ。幼くして天涯孤独だからな。
Oh yeah, how does Rin's past here differ from the one in Fate Stay Night? Because I assume the Fourth Grail War didn't actually happen, and Tokiomi didn't get Gilgameshed.
素直になれないのも金銭にうるさいのもそのあたりが原因だろうよ。
そうですか。では3つ目の SG はあれは彼女の本性なのですか？
Of course it is.
本性ではあるが表には出ないものだ。人間の性質は一方に偏ることこそあれ、一方しかない状態にはならない。砂時計をイメージしろ。
砂が空になることはあれ、器の形は変わらないだろう。それと同じだ。正反対の性質は空にはなるが、本能はその際立った空虚さに我慢ができない。結果、禁忌として今の自分と正反対の属性に砂を戻したがる。正しいバランスを取るためにな。遠坂凛は自分の理想通りに前進するあまり、自分の弱さも際立たせている。
It's true, but that's why we like her.
誰かに支配されたいなんて願望は支配する側の損得を知らなければ出ないセリフだ。サディストは勤勉でなくては成り立たず、マゾヒストは強欲でなくては成り立たない。どちらが奴隷でどちらが奉仕している側かなんぞ、物の見方次第で変わるという話だ。
It all depends on how you look at it. How you look at what specifically?
そりゃ愛だろうよ。より強く愛している方が本当に支配している側と言える。これは全てに共通する結論だぞ。だからこそ世の中はバカらしい。結局はそんなものでひっくり返るのだからな。
It's true.
本当困った人です。そんな乱暴な意見、声高に吹聴されてはマスターである私に咎が及びます。
You say that, but he's like super right.
自重してくださいね、アンデルセン。
Do not go all out. All right? You keep going. I can listen to you talk for forever. Let's hear about Ronnie next. All right, since you're offering, let's talk about Ronnie 8.
ラニエイト。エジプトはアトラス山に未だ隠れ住むという錬金術師が残した最後のホムンクルス。言ってしまうと新人類だ。クローンに人権が与えられない西洋圏では肉を持った AI 程度の扱いだろうがな。体力的には人間以下であり、自然界での生存競争は困難だろうが、ここは電子の海。演算機能が力となる世界だ。
Where she excels.
ラニエイトはムーンセルが作り出した管理 AI と同等のスペックを持っている。彼女に心なんて余分なものが作られていなければ、間違いなく最強のマスターになっていただろう。
Well, we have her professor to thank for that.
受動的かつ結果主義。どこからどう見ても装飾系の少女だが、人形というより無垢な幼女だな。あれはまだ成長途中の幼気だ。論理的に矛盾したもの、カオスを呼ぶ不純を許容できない。迷宮を守るという役割なら遠坂凛より一段階優れた英士だったろう。
You gotta turn around and walk slowly every time.
幼女、管理したがりの彼女がですか？
ああ、管理とは理想だ。自分の理想から外れたものを許容できない。極度の潔癖症と言えるだろう。
She is quite meticulous. Meticulous, huh? Well, Ronnie's SG2 is a far cry from being meticulous, I think.
だから下着などという余分なものを許せないのさ。風呂上がりに裸になって散歩してみろ。あまりの清涼感に叫びそうになるぞ。ちなみに俺も執筆に詰まるとよくやる。
It is quite freeing, but not around other people.
そうですか。時にアンデルセン、今抱えている仕事はありますか？
Why are you asking this at this moment, huh?
現在請け負っているタスクは一冊だけだ。なんだ、追加依頼か？キャパオーバーだ。これ以上俺に苦しめと。
いえ、安心なさい。間違っても過度な仕事は押し付けません。このセッション員キアが固く誓いましたとも。
それは頂上。まあ依頼がないのはないで寂しいが、どうだキア、ちょうど大長編のプロットを構想中なんだが。
We seem to have gotten a bit distracted.
間違っても合意いたしません。裸で走り回るために魔力を使うなど あなたの抱負はストーリーキングですか？
Wait. Wait. Kiara, did you?
なんでしょう皆さん、急に押し黙ってしまって。
Did you not do that on purpose?
何か問題発言でも？
Was that just a coincidental word choice?
いや、なんでもない。ところで、座布団を1枚やろう。即興にしては素晴らしい切り返しだった。裸の王様とストーリーキングをかけるとは、くだらん女だと思っていたが見直したぞ。まあ、ダジャレ自体はつまらなかったが。
I feel like it's not coming out in the English translation, but she said, "What is your noble phantasm streaking?" But the way it's pronounced in Japanese is "story king." So is it streaking or is it story king? It's so double layered. It's a really strong pun.
そんなつもりで口にしたのではありません。今のは事故です。事故。
Hey, Mr. Bookman, is your power story king? Or is it streaking? That was... Huh. Alright, let's hear about,
そうだな。
let's hear about this lady, Jinako. Alright, since you're offering, let's talk about Jinako.
ジナコ・カリギリ、用務員室に住む電脳警備員、年齢不詳、経歴不明。サーバントはランサー、戦闘経験はゼロ、ウィザードとしての実力は波以下。
That feels familiar. I feel like I've heard that in regards to me as well.
しかし、ウエストのサイズなら女性マスターの中でも最強、そしておそらく腐っている。
Yeah, you're not wrong. Yes, I see. What? That's it?
これ以上に何が必要だ。よもや、あの肉布団の趣味や性癖を知りたいとでも言うのか。
Human bed cushion. I kinda wanna know.
先物買いにも程があるぞ。どれほど贅沢に育てられ、最高品質になっても、豚肉は豚肉だ。そら。
Okay, but pork can be delicious when prepared properly. Oh, also, you bring Kiara into this?
なぜ私を見るのです？
I love how every conversation is, yeah, we'll talk about this. By the way, let me just sideswipe at Kiara for a second.
この通り、牛の凶悪さには到底及ばん。まあ、牛も牛で腹にもたれるのでよくはないのだが、やはり鳥が最高だ。
I agree. I'm real big on chicken.
栄養素こそ低いが、フォルムの美しさは打肉の中でも飛び抜けている。俺は断然鳥派だな。
Anderson, I think you and I can be best friends. What is this guy talking about? That's when it sort of hit me. Why Kiara declared that she won't fight. I wonder if the servant really does have no utility. Oh, I got Karna info from that. Interesting. Sure, I'll take it. How did I get Karna info when not even talk about Karna? Ooh. There's more on Anderson then? Fairy tales and picture books line this shelf. I recalled reading The Little Mermaid a few days ago, so I scanned the shelves wondering if Anderson had written anything else. Here's one. The Emperor's New Clothes. There was once an emperor who thought much of dressing well and owned a great many clothes. One day, two swindlers arrived claiming to be weavers and said they would manufacture a cloth that the stupid cannot see. Although the emperor and his vassals could not see the cloth, they dreaded the thought of being stupid and praised this cloth that could not be seen. At last, the clothes were finished. The king donned them and attended a parade. Then a child saw and exclaimed, "The emperor is naked!" I'm feeling a lot of irony in this. Anderson did say that the stories he wants to write are different from the stories he must write, but The Emperor's New Clothes is something I would expect from Anderson. For what reason would that twisted writer compose this tale? I get the urge to ask him about it if I get a break in between explorations, like now. Is there another Gilgamesh thing to read? No? It seems not. I guess we didn't actually get any more dreams to prompt looking into Gil again, so. The student councils you master The student council you masters made makes us in administration look almost impotent. Congress does not go forward, it dances. We're split in two, an execute BB party and a neutral party. Advanced AI who reject BB make up the execute party. The low-rank regular student NPCs of the Holy Grail War are in the neutral party. It's appalling. This is no time to be debating. I wonder if they even grasp that. So which party are you? It's just a rumor, but I hear that there are NPCs who surrendered to BB and were saved. She let them off the hook out of pity. That sounds like a lie. They say she's gone rogue, but would a rogue AI be capable of such decisions? Since she's operating under an unshakable ideology, that's my guess anyway. Hey, did you have anything else to say? No signals from the moon cell. Going this long without any response? We really need to do something. Good luck. He's right. We can't rely on the moon cell. We need to do something to ourselves to fix this mess. It's just that I, want to try and talk with BB. Do not. An AI who can bear alter egos from her heart. I know how dangerous such an entity is, but I want to try meeting with her. You're gonna die. Stop it, you can't go being all depressed. There aren't any more periodic health checks from the moon cell, you know? If you go into self-isolation mode, we won't be able to reboot you. Even if it hurts, please don't stop thinking. Oh, she, setting herself up to die? Jinako Karigiri became a labyrinth core? Is that so? Awesome, and it's got nothing to do with us. I don't want to talk anymore. That girl and I are just regular NPCs. Resisting, thinking, it's all meaningless. Fight! Tsukimihara, fight! Don't give them in. Don't give in. You're beautiful, Maki. Am I being weird? I'm the manager for the track and field club, so this is the only support at command I have. I mean, you know, keep trying. She's so annoying. Why is this girl so desperately clasping my hand and stuff? I'm sorry. It shall never be. Seraph is a virtual space created by the moon cell from pseudo-spiritrons based on thaumaturgical theory. The Seraph can harbor souls, a new reality for humans to live, with the promise of a new frontier. This far side of the moon is also a Seraph. There was no Seraph on the far side, so BB probably made it herself. Once the Seraph has been established, it will essentially keep running indefinitely. That is, unless the dimensional space upon which the Seraph is founded doesn't collapse anyway. In the physical world, there are finite resources, but not so in Seraph. Here, resources are basically endless, but the total volume of resources is decided. If there were anything that could increase the without limit, it would be human desires. By the way, there are differences between common student NPCs, management NPCs, and advanced AI. The purpose of student NPCs in the Holy Grail War is an audience for the peace of mind of the masters. Their capabilities are minimal, and their character roles are replaceable. They are deleted after the Holy Grail War. Afterwards, a different character is created and placed in a different department. Management NPCs are higher ranked. We are tasked with facilitating the progress of the Holy Grail War, so we're always active. We are also deleted after the Holy Grail War, but only our records of its events. Our character roles are retained, and we are reused for the next Holy Grail War. And lastly, the advanced AIs are pretty much the same as the management NPCs. Their records are also deleted. However, advanced AI have certain privileges. They are granted personalities and capacity to think and make decisions. The infirmary Sakura, the commissary's father Kotomine, and then... I wonder if the cleaning committee chairman is too. Who? Who's the cleaning committee chairman? Oh, right, I can ask you about your, books now. You read The Emperor's New Clothes, right? Alright, good. Let's get to the test. You see that hopeless woman over there? Tell me straight what you think about her. Look carefully over her body. I'm sure you were purposely disregarding her before, but you're going to spit out the honest truth right now. Let me tell you her 3 sizes. From the top, 96, 58, 86. She's too devious to describe. Those are some good numbers. What? Anderson? Come on, look at this obscene body and tell me what you think. Shut your thoughts out through your chest, no holding back. I just got put on the spot very unexpectedly, but I might as well humor Anderson. I've been dying to say this ever since we first met. Kiara Sesshoon's figure is... What does she eat? Why is her dress with it? Anderson is pretty dumb. No, what does she eat? Because, like, how does she have these immaculate figure? That's not how it is. I'm as average as a woman as it gets. Don't let Anderson fool you with his smooth talk. Your definition of average is very different from my definition of average. As average as it gets, I think I'd have a better chance of convincing the king that his clothes are invisible. See, so this is what it means to speak with your chest. Now I know exactly which of these two is lying. Anyway, explaining every little detail would have been silly, so I asked that in order to recreate the Emperor's new clothes. It turned out to be surprisingly dull. There's more of a dialogue to have with Rin Tosaka. In any case, thanks for reading again. If you read it, I'm sure you understand. I'm a pessimist at heart. Whether you're good or bad, someone else or myself, I hate everyone. Enough that I criticize myself over my 70 disgraceful years of life. I would have been better off living half as long. Please don't ask a guy like that about what his work means. Why would I even answer honestly? A pessimist? It's true that Anderson, considered one of the 3 best writers in the world, didn't exactly have a bright and happy upbringing. Still, he lived out the span of his entire natural life, despite constantly drowning in despair. I don't think he ever tried to take his own life. Yeah, that's right. Absolutely disgraceful of me. However, a person's life has its uses. Whether one goes naturally or by accident, one needs to get the most out of the moment of their death. But I, ended up missing my chance to die at the right time. Damn, my life is just one big regret. How could I mess up the timing of my own demise? I was left a ghost simply living out of habit. Thanks to that, I'm still tormented by women even after death, even though my preference skews way younger. Oh. I'm the one being tormented here. Dear, let's leave it at that. I'm happy to see you've taken an interest in my servant, but as you can see, he's a Amano-jaku, perverted contrarian. Knowing more about him will bring no benefit to you. Have you considered that he may be not worth your time? I decide the worth of my time. Kiara politely ends the conversation. Sure, I don't get anything out of this, but I'm curious about Anderson's past. Just a little more and I'll fill his matrix. So when I have some time, I'll go look for one of his works. Cool. Getting more data, understanding more things. I don't suppose there's another book I can read. There is not. Still, I just really like Anderson. He's so good. Like, I feel like I don't want to say his personality is fun, but it is compelling. Sweet. New goods have arrived. I wonder what. If it's good, I may want to buy it. Kill close.
さくら君に無理を言って厳重に保管されていた冷蔵を仕入れたのだよ。画面には映らなかったがアクションムービー並みの活躍をしてきた。
How dare you not show me this action movie?
この値段には私の労働費と治療費も含まれている。いい商品というものは必要経費がかかるものだ。
So you're saying you're gonna rob me blind?
ビンゴと。いい響きだ。
Alright, you weirdo. Modern wear of joy. I can afford that. I can also get stockings. I can't afford both. Alright, let me humor Gilgamesh though. But I need to come back for those stockings. Also, there's probably new mystic codes. I can buy Dust Cloud of Osiris again. Protection Charm for defense. Regen. Healing. Strength. Magic. Alright, so nothing super new. But Gil has clothes. I need to...
購入した服はマイルームのクローゼットへ転送しておこう。好きな時に使うがいい。
Will do. His services are on point. They scratch those itches I can't reach myself. This priest... No, this clerk is nothing to scoff at. He is good at his job.
たまに発想が遅れるが、その時は涙を流しながら耐えるという。このざま。
I have a few gripes about that service, but I don't have the luxury to complain. Great sacrifices are always made behind the scenes to support convenience. Even this priest must be hustling in other endeavors.
いや、規定外の労働はしないだけだが何か。宅配サービスの苦情など、当店は一切お断りしております。
I didn't say anything. A magic crystal shard is an item that restores a master's MP. A master's MP can sometimes be the difference between life or death, so it's an item you always want to have on hand. I suppose. What do you need now? Listen to this. I was just digging into the ground to escape and all, and what do you know? There's an entire ocean under us. Even Teach did a double take of this revelation. Looks like it'll be pretty tough to tackle. And so... Commence Taiga Quest. Teach is thinking, so that we can escape, we could swim through this electronic sea under the school. That's why I want you to bring me a tool for swimming across the entire electronic sea. And as soon as possible, please. You want me to find a submarine for you? Can I just get you a sandwich instead? What up? I heard the news. Hard to believe that even Jinako got turned into a labyrinth. Man, BB's more progressive than ever the business model for social games, yo. A NEET for a boss? Now I've seen it all. Huh? My expressions are weird? You want me to stop messing around? This is what I do. It's just a sweet part of the Impressionist Club. This is just another one of my impersonations. I tried becoming an annoying character just like Jinako. Lol. Cease. Or be deceased. It's locked. We need to hurry and free Jinako. Oh, it's sadness. Do you have anything else to say, though? Hey, real talk. I rather respect Jinako, so I want you to save her ass. Doesn't an insect have a soul for 5 minutes? Is there not a demand for that weight of pork? That kind of thing. You saying you like them thick? Because... nice. Even variety show actors deserve human rights. What's wrong with the variety show actors? Oh, but even if you decide to help me, I can't give you a single thing in return. I mean, I'll do it for me, not for you. Alright, let's go check out these clothes and these, Matrix might have to wait a bit, because it has been quite a few minutes. Alright. Gil. Take off your armor. Oh, that is gaudy and annoying. I hate it.
Come on!
I kind of wish he let his hair down. I actually prefer his hair let down than the, swept back. I think they have awful garbage taste. It looks hideous. Fitting for you. Oh boy, I feel bad for Cheery Gilgamesh. A sort of very Emperor of the Night. I'm pretty sure emperors are supposed to be a bigger deal than kings, though. Oh, so you enjoy it. The hell did you just say to me, Gilgamesh? Slang like that has some soul to it. What the hell time period does this merry old king think he belongs to? What slang are you resorting to here, Gil? What are you doing? Gah, he's this dead set on the outfit. Now he's doing now all he's doing is gushing praise for it. What else would one expect from a servant who has full experience in all the world's joys? All I can feel is overwhelmed by the generosity it took for him to unabashedly rock that outfit. Well, now I'm stuck with him in that, so... great. Karna has info. Did I never learn that his class was Lancer this whole time? Oh, that's the only info. I guess I mean, I knew he was Lancer, but I guess it never came up, huh? Weird. And Anderson. Keyword, through good authors, human observation. Yes, he has... oh, I guess it's not considered a skill, but it's a skill in FGO, human observation. I believe it ups critical star generation, so that way you can really get those crits. He's definitely a support character, which is why he's a 1-star caster, but... I'm still used to him with his glasses, it's so weird. Human observation, Anderson's characteristic skill, rank A. The art of observing and understanding people. It's not simply observing but also hypothesizing the manners, likes, and even the lives of people he might not even know the names of, requiring incredible memory. Though Anderson is known as a pessimist, the foundation of it isn't rejection, but understanding. The only thing he can do is spin stories, and that's exactly why he swore to continue to speak more sincerely than anyone else. He may criticize how BB and the alter egos go about love as unsightly, in bad taste, and conceited, but beneath it is a profound understanding and identification, as well as reprimand. It goes without saying that most of his abusive language isn't to completely deny them, but to serve as candid advice filled with warnings. Well, that he hates women is also an undeniable truth. He's trying to be nice, but also not. He sort of just hates everybody. I already read this. Item construction? The ability to construct various items through magecraft. While he doesn't know magecraft, by making practical use of his noble phantasm, he can more or less produce what can be found in his literary works. Apparently, his specialty is a love letter that conveys 100% of your feelings, but considering Anderson's own experience with love, it's pretty much impossible to ask. In addition, he has a strange habit when he was alive. While I'm sleeping, isn't it possible for me to be mistaken for dead and get buried? Was his fear, and it said that he was so anxious about it that he always had a note with "I'm not dead" written out on his person. That's actually really hilarious. Alright, so yeah, he's got high-speed incantation where he can write fast, innocent monster, and item construction. Cool. That was actually a lot less info than I expected. Well, we do have a Jinako to go save. And I guess Gato as well. I don't know if we have to save him or just find him, but we'll see how that goes. It's not too crazy. I mean, fighting Lip was rough for me. It's even more egregious because I've had such an easy time in all the battles so far, and then Lip comes out of nowhere and hits me with a steel chair. Yeah. But we made it through. And we got new clothes for our trouble, among other things. But we're off to discover secrets about Jinako, because she's certainly got plenty of them, wouldn't she? So, I look forward to finding them out. Plus, I just like hearing her talk. It's so much fun.